Every great product has a story. Every story has a beginning. This is ours. Can't get enough of that wonderful stuff. With that phrase, you know we're either talking about rock and roll or coffee. In this case, it's coffee. Panamanian coffee, to be exact. These days, awareness of the shameful plight of the coffee producer is finally capturing the attention of coffee consumers the world over. The problem is this: the ones holding the purse strings are the ones who decide the price. Things are starting to change now, however, and an opportunity is being given to the lowly coffee farmer. With the ever-increasing demand for high-grade specialty coffee and the detrimental effects of climate change and agricultural problems like fungus and broca and things of that nature, there is a need to find new sources of the treasured bean. Not only that, but the high prices people are paying for coffee in the Northern Hemisphere, in Australia, places like that, well, people are thinking, well, how much is the little guy making on all this? It's a great question. So for decades, if not forever, the small micro farmer has been ignored on the international market and forced to sell for whatever price you could get on a national level. And that has been really hard on the small coffee farmers. Now, in some instances, a fair price is being offered to him. Micro roasters are talking about sustainability, transparency, and being the good guys. Of course, this is great and very, very welcome. Many farmers live in long-time coffee producing areas where the infrastructure is well established, and getting the coffee to port really is not that much of a challenge. It's expensive, but not that much of a challenge. My story is a little different. I've always seemed to do things the hard way. What do you do if your coffee community is extremely isolated with absolutely no infrastructure of any kind, let alone a basic mill to be able to wet process, dry your coffee in parchment? Well, that is the story here. Now, up until now, this has been a 12-year-long journey. You will see in this series of brief videos how things began, the challenges we had to face, how we built a fully functioning coffee mill in the middle of nowhere with no infrastructure at all, not even roads or electricity. You will also see how we got the farmers on board, how we improved the farms, and what we've done to be able to get the coffee to a final processing stage where the beans can be sorted and get ready for export with the logistics to get it to port. There's a lot of really interesting information in this series of videos, and I really hope you enjoy them. They are entitled Panama Coffee, Putting Barreta on the Map.